Have you ever found yourself in a meeting room looking across the table at a team member who's expecting a higher pay raise than what's on offer? Or maybe you've had a hallway conversation where a team member hints they deserve more than the average annual 3% raise, leaving you pondering how to balance their expectations with the budget. If these scenarios resonate with you, you're certainly not alone in this challenge. Navigating pay raise discussions is an art that many leaders in tech are constantly refining. So, why don't we unravel this together? Grab a cup of coffee and let's dive into effective strategies for addressing pay raise concerns. I'm Tina Marie Baugh. I have over 25 years of hands on experience in technology leadership. I aim to provide practical insights so seasoned tech experts turned managers can bridge the gap between their technical prowess and leadership excellence. Here's the scenario. It's time for annual performance reviews. You've just given a team member the standard pay raise of 3%, which aligns with your company's norm for satisfactory performance. But there's a twist. This team member feels they deserve the maximum 5% increase. Now stop. Before you react, let's get curious. Why does your team member feel they deserve a larger raise? Is it a matter of feeling undervalued? Or is there a mismatch in their understanding of what it means to exceed expectations? You want to start by genuinely understanding your team members' perspectives. A few years ago, I had someone who became quite heated when he learned he was not getting the maximum pay raise. When I asked him to help me understand what we had missed in his quarterly reviews, such that he felt he should receive the maximum raise, his answer was he had done everything we asked. How could he do more when he had done everything we had asked of him? This was an interesting perspective. I let him know that doing what is asked is simply meeting expectations. Exceeding is going above and beyond what is expected. I referenced several projects he could have participated in, or knowledge articles he could have written, or training sessions he could have led. But each time he had chosen to pass on the opportunities. These were not things I was going to assign. These were options I was providing for people to grow and lead. I was not going to force being a high performer on people. I agreed he did his job and thus was getting the normal pay raise. The quarterly reviews reflected he was meeting expectations. He just did not connect that meeting expectations would lead to an average pay increase. When it comes to communication, especially about complex issues like pay raises, it's crucial to remember the rule of 7. Research indicates that people need to be exposed to a piece of information at least 7 times before they fully internalize it. This principle is pivotal when discussing topics as critical and nuanced as compensation. It was a wake up call when I realized the team member I mentioned had misconceptions about how raises were determined. I needed to address this with the entire team. I needed to make it not just about sharing information, but about ensuring it resonated and was understood. I adapted our approach. We incorporated the 7 touches method, repeating key messages in various formats like team meetings, email summaries, our quarterly performance review documentation, one on ones, and even in those informal catch ups where you chat with someone a level or two above or below in the hierarchy, you know, just to get a different perspective. This multifaceted strategy ensured that the message was not only heard, but fully absorbed and understood by everyone. As leaders in tech, it's our responsibility to ensure that our communication is clear, consistent, and repeated enough to be understood. Remember, repetition is a tool for clarity, not redundancy. Make it a point to reinforce important messages in diverse ways, aligning everyone's understanding and expectations regarding sensitive matters like pay raises. Empowerment around performance is key. Just as I had the conversation with the unhappy team member, I also had several with team members who took advantage of the opportunities presented. We cannot know what is going on in people's lives and how hard they want to push in their careers at this point. All we can do is make opportunities for training, leading, and excelling available. We do need to make it clear that these are opportunities to go above and beyond. When they take the opportunity, we need to recognize their work in writing and ensure it appears in their performance review. Again, empowerment is key. Our satisfaction with our work life increases tremendously when we have options and opportunities. Ongoing feedback and development are crucial. It should not be about a one-time annual review, but all year round. Once we started framing our conversations around concept like normal work versus going above and beyond, it made a real difference. This approach made it much easier to provide specific examples during our quarterly reviews, showing when team members were just meeting expectations and when they were really excelling. In my toolkit for continuous feedback, I rely on weekly one on one meetings, quarterly discussions with team members at various levels to get a broader perspective. I call these skip levels, and regular performance reviews. Plus, I make a point of giving specific spot recognition regularly. The goal here is to foster a culture where feedback is an ongoing process, always constructive and clearly linked to specific outcomes. What one thing could you do that would help make the next conversation easier? Implement a quarterly review system. This system would assess the past quarter's performance, set clear goals and expectation for the coming quarter, and include examples of meeting and exceeding expectations. Have regular one on ones to ensure a holistic and transparent approach to performance and compensation discussions. And there we have it, a comprehensive roadmap to skillfully navigate pay raise discussions within your tech teams. We delved into understanding the root cause, maintaining clear communication, empowering team members through opportunities, and providing ongoing feedback and development. Remember, the key is implementing a quarterly review system that ties all these elements together. As we continue to explore the dynamic world of technology leadership, check out my other videos for more insights and strategies. Until next time, innovate, inspire, learn, and lead. You got this.